guys. Welcome to this week's trend following stock analysis, and we'll take another look at the trends and everything. We'll update in the middle of the week, as you guys know. But this week, it's not, it's just not about trend following. I mean, we're going to look at some key breakout stocks. We're going to look at some key new 52s. And we're going to look at some stocks that even swing traders may be taking a look at. I mean, these stocks are, after all, they're all in an uptrend, so that's why we're looking at them. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into business and see what we're looking at here. All right, so let's just start off with something from Bruce Kovner, something from a trend following trader, someone who's been quite successful in this realm or in this aspect, so to speak. As you guys know, his net worth over $5.2 billion, as we saw last week. So this week's quote from Bruce is, "Whenever I enter position, I have a predetermined stop that is the only way I can sleep. I know where I'm getting out before I get in. The position size on a trade is determined by the stop, and the stop is determined on a technical basis. I never think about other people who may be using the same stop because the market should never go there if I am right." Okay? One more quote. "Fundamentalists who say they are not going to pay any attention to the charts are like a doctor who says he's not going to take a patient's temperature." That's not good. That's not good. So, as you guys just saw from Bruce Kovner, he takes a position size on his trade is determined by a stop, okay, and the stop's going to be determined by a technical basis. We're going to look at some technical bases and some predetermined stops because, after all, the market is about risk to rewards ratios, okay? All right, so first on our list, let's take a look at XENE. I'm sorry, you guys, about the way that I start, but I have to start every session like that because it's just, we're here to learn. This is, my channel is kind of like, we're going to learn here. We're going to take a look at, we need to be learning as we excel. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's take a look at XENE. This one had a new 52 last week. So this stock's wonderful. And let's take a look. I took a long on this stock. It's not really like a major pumper because, a lot of people aren't really knowing about this stock, I guess. But anyways, we broke over this area here last week, and I took an entry as soon as we broke at 560. Okay, inside of here. And now we're here. So that worked out well. Keep your eyes on XENE for this continuation here. And let's take a look at what it's doing. This is why I'm watching it. Alright. It's approaching this area here. If you pan out even further, it's approaching this area, and then we can possibly start knocking some dominoes down towards this area. Okay. Alright. I wanted to show you guys some key stocks like SMRT. We talked about this last week, guys. We talked about Sprint last week. I talked about it's just S. I was wondering why I wasn't showing up. I'm sorry. I started bugging out for a second, you guys. We talked about Sprint last week. It was breaking out of this area, and I said I like it here, okay, to get through this. So let's take a look at the 5-day, see how we look. Yeah. So obviously, we were looking at this stock like Monday and Tuesday, you guys. Monday and Tuesday, we were looking at Sprint. And I said I liked it to break out of this area. Okay? And I have my paperwork here. With the stop on Sprint was, the stop on Sprint was below this noise here. Below 580. Okay? We never even went there. We continued a little while and we broke up here. Sprint. We were watching this on Monday, guys. Remember? Okay. Anyone that saw the show Monday knows we were talked about the stock Monday. So Sprint turned up very well. It's kind of sitting in this area here. I like it to break out of this. Okay. I like it over this, and I like it with the stop. And so let me explain something to you guys also really quick. Part of trend following is like you don't have to catch the very top of the bottom. I think we may have looked at a quote or someone in that aspect, dealing with that. And if not, we will in the future. I'm very sure of it. But it's not about catching the top or bottom. We're just trying to get on these major moves. Okay, we're just trying to catch a ride on these moves that are just, you know, making moves in decent space, because we should be long. We should be trading those, right? All right, so here we go, you guys. I liked Sprint because it gapped up and then it was holding this, and I said, okay, it's holding this. I like it. I like it long with the stop below this. We never got stopped out, and as you see, boom. All right. Let's take a look at I. We looked at I last week. Did you guys know I'm still long on I? 606. All right. We were looking at it last week, and it was here. It was like at 9:33, if I can recall. What was the first day of last week? It was, first day of last week was what? The 24th. All right. So this is where it was at, you guys, here. All right. Because Sunday coming into Monday, we were looking at I. And you guys know what trend following is about, like I just explained. In my opinion, you can buy this at 9:33, because that's what our long was, 9:33 with the stop at 880, below 880. We never got there. This is where we were at, okay? We said we like it long below a stop here. In case things got funky, we said we're going to get out below 880, which was some buffer space, okay? Anyways, we never got stopped out. This stock continued. So you could have swung this up to 1050, or if you're like me, I'm still long because I've already took the chunk of this ride from 660. Come on. From 660, you guys, to where we're at now. Took my chunk off here. This major point, and then I'd let the rest ride with the major move. I don't know what we do this week, guys. We could. I don't like it below this. I don't like it below first stop here. Okay. $10. $10, you should start knocking something out. Below this moving average here. As you can see, we came below it a few times. We're just winding with this. We're just grinding on this 50, on this 20. So I like it below this 20. I don't like it below that, all right? You can stop here, 10, or you can give it some space here. Definitely, I don't like it below 980, which was our stop from last week. I don't like it below 980. But that thing continued. Congratulations to anybody who made coins there. Let's take a look at DENN, and then I want to show you guys SVU. It's looking really nice as well. We looked at Denny's last week. And we were here on the 25th, the 24th. Okay. I didn't like it below this noise here. We just pan out a little bit. Really quickly. I know I'm starting to take long. All right. So below this junk, nah. Our stop was below here. Okay. This was our stop. So let's scroll back to what we were looking at, and we made some coins. And this thing's, I still like this stock. If you want to hitch a ride on this, you know things start getting cruddy around below 17. Okay? So I like this stock. You can take it at 17, or you can buy this opening price here, 720, but I don't like it below this. Start getting ugly below 690. Okay? Because we're trading on the upside. We're not trading anything else. We're not trading, you know, to the downside. All right? We're here to make coins. Follow trends to the upside. Always respect your risk and guard your risk, guys. Of course, that's why we're always showing our stops, because risk to reward ratios. And as you guys know, like in my opinion, like we looked at last week, quote unquote swing trading, or in my opinion, trend following, you get more than that 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, you get like a 4-to-1 or 5-to-1, because normally we get that next dollar, or at least, you know, 50 to 75 cents, but normally it's like a whole dollar and up and above. Okay. All right. So I like SVU, as you guys see. Here we go. Show what we're dealing with. Whoa, that looks cruddy. Why do I like it, guys? Because we're breaking above key resistance levels. We're breaking out. This is a breakout. All right. Nicholas Darvis. If you guys don't know who Nicholas Darvis is, and I know I mentioned him at least once here. All right. Go get Mike Covell's book. All right. Trendfollowing.com. Or go look at go get Nicholas Darvis's book. All right. How I made $2 million in the stock market. One of his key things was he traded this he traded in squares, which is basically support and resistance. If some of you guys don't know what that is, please go back to the other show. I'm pretty sure most everybody knows what that is already. All right. But he traded support and resistance, and he traded breakouts. And he said the key reason for him to buy a stock was because it was rising in price. That's it. It's because it was an uptrend. All right. It's that simple. Let's not complicate things. As you guys know, I like 3 to 4 higher highs, and of course we have that here. I don't know where this move is going. It looks really cruddy in here, though. I'm gonna be honest. This looks really ugly. I don't like this, but I do like if we get moving above this, which we've already closed above it. All right, let's go. Let's pan out really fast. All right, here's that level we were talking about. Basically 17 or 695. All right. Old resistance turns into support, you guys. You remember us talking about that? Old resistance turns support. Here's resistance. Stock failed to move out of this area, to break out of this area. Okay? And now we've turned this area into like a chair now. We're sitting on it. Remember? Matter of fact, that looks like a little chair right there. I'm just kidding. Hey, but so now we're sitting on this chair. Old resistance turns support. All right, there you have it. SVU. I like that. I like that stock. I like that stock with the stop below this. I'll give it a quarter. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna give it $1. I'm not gonna, you got to give it some room, you guys. Of course, we talked about that, but still, I mean. Either we're going to turn resistance into support, or we're not. And if we're not, then we're not doing business. It's that simple. All right. Too many stocks out here to trade than to be going against the signals that we're taking. So we looked at we looked at SVU. I took a look at CCXI. Take a look at this really quickly so we can close up. I know I don't want to have you guys here for half an hour. And I know a lot of people are going to be probably taking a look at this before the market opens up. I want to take you guys all day to do that. All right, here we go. So this is why I like this stock. I always have a reason why, of course. All right. This is a clear uptrend. All right. Clear uptrend here. Very clear. Okay. Very clear. If you go back a year, what are we doing? All right. I'm not going to even draw a trend line there. All right. We're already over this. Old resistance turns support. Like I said, go back a year's time. What is this? This is resistance. Stock failed. Matter of fact, it just crapped on itself. Here. Rolled over for quite some time. And then finally, congratulations to anybody who bought this CCXI breakout. Made you like $4. All right, that's wonderful. But I like this stock with the stop below this. Let's go closer so we can see what we're dealing with. Whoa, that looks pretty cruddy. But still, this stock's in an uptrend. All right, we covered $1 in almost $1 in 1 week's time. All right, but I like this stock. If you guys like this whole move that it's in right now, all right. I like this stock to start rebounding here and continue over this. All right. Stop below here, though, like we discussed. All right. That was CCXI. Looks a little cruddy right there, doesn't it? Everyone is trading this stock. Let's just see, you guys. Let's see what's going on with EBIO. There may be dang well may be some upside in this stock this week. Okay, clear uptrend, higher highs. This is my favorite pattern. I call it a staircase. It's like sometimes the market is so predictable, and I hate to say that, but sometimes patterns are predictable. I mean, why are we? And don't get me wrong, I'm not the predictor guy. Matter of fact, I'm against making predictions in the market because it so sounds like CNBC. And this isn't a buy and hold strategy. If you guys got anything that I told you about, anything that I've been showing you so far about this trend following, my process, and how that we're looking at these stocks, if you got anything from it so far that's buy and hold, please go right back and reevaluate everything. Because it's not buy and hold. Alright? Anyways, clear uptrend, you guys, on EBIO kind of took a crap on itself. This is some major resistance, obviously. So I like this stock above this. Breakout above this area, okay, we possibly could do business. Alright? Key resistance for this stock. Clear uptrend, you guys. You don't know where it's going. Nobody knows where it's going. Alright, that's EBIO. Alright, we'll get out of here. And I'll see you guys midweek, alright? My current long, you guys, in IHD, kind of broke below this trend line. Maybe my trend line is just uneven, though. I'm just kidding. Kind of broke below this trend line, holding support, holding up. We'll see if it gets going over 3 this week, alright? And I'm still long EMPH. I don't know what's going to happen with this thing either. Of course, you guys know PFIE and all that stuff. I'll put the rest of the stocks in the comment section. All right. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the middle of the week. All right. Trade safe and manage that risk in any case. Manage that risk in any case. All right. See you guys later.